Guys, we lost a member of the group. It's very sad that she's not here with us today because we fired her.
We did.
She's gone
She's
forever.
done.
She's off the show.
Forever.
Grace Dispenser, you will be missed.
You'll be missed. We loved you. We loved you so dearly.
Welcome back to another episode of Nothing Outside. It is episode 6. We are almost at episode 7, which
That's
is
crazy.
apparently, I saw somewhere, that's how podcasts usually last for.
7 episodes?
Yeah, so I guess we're done soon.
Oh my gosh. Well, Grace is gone. We
Yeah,
have
Grace
one
is
episode
gone.
left.
Grace is gone. We're just going to shit. Everything's
fucked.
going
We're
down.
so
We're going
fucked.
down. We're going downhill from here. But yeah, Grace texted us this morning and she tells us that she possibly could have been exposed to COVID because she lives in a dorm.
Mhm.
Freshman. And yeah, so we don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
So we're waiting to see if she gets symptoms and get her tests. And hopefully she'll be fine. I think she's fine.
Yeah, I think so too, but obviously better safe than sorry.
But yeah, it's been a beautiful day. It was
No.
cold this morning,
Mhm.
but now it's
Freezing.
hot. I have shorts on. I literally have shorts on and a t-shirt. And we're recording.
I know it's
Early.
2:55. It is 2:55.
We usually record like late at night and
Yeah.
we're all tired, but now
I know.
now we're chilling.
I'm feeling chipper.
Yeah, maybe we should keep Grace off. I'm just kidding.
No,
But yeah, hopefully, I don't know. Do you think she'll be back by Monday? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's last after we recorded last Wednesday.
Mhm.
That felt so long until on Monday.
Yeah, I look.
Usually it's
agree
like
with that.
short. Like the
Yeah.
last time it was short, but for this past weekend, I don't know why it felt so long.
Dude,
but it
you
felt
know,
so long to
you
me.
know, it's the 8th week of the semester. Like that is crazy to me. Like this time last year, we were on spring break. I feel like
Were we already?
Yeah, it was the
No
first
way.
week of March.
It was.
Yeah, I feel.
Oh,
like,
so we're coming up on a year.
yeah, since COVID.
Wait.
March
Let's
13th,
see.
March 11th, March 13th.
I thought it was like the 16th when school got canceled.
No, I was at home. I was at VCU. Like I was like chilling outside of VCU with my friends when I got the email. We can look it up. I
The
think.
9th. It started on the 9th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So 2020.
Yeah. So in
Yeah.
6 days, spring break would have started last year, and then like on
Oh, you're right.
on like the 12th or 11th, that's when everything went to shit.
Yeah, where's the email?
Cause I remember I was on a pep band trip. We were going to North Carolina, like a 2-hour drive. We drove there. We ate dinner. We got per diem, which is like an allowance for the trip. So we got a JMU card, which is pretty cool. And then we got there, and then we had a text. The tournament has been canceled.
Oh,
and then we go
shit.
home that day. So we basically drove there to eat Olive Garden. That's basically
Dude, I
it.
love Olive Garden. No, so on Wednesday, March 18th, we were canceled and like for the whole semester.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But on the 11th or 12th, that's when they delayed.
Yeah, because
like
we were
a
supposed to
week.
come back April 5th and dude, did you move out all in one?
What do you mean?
Like, did you move out like all together? Because what happened was I thought we were gonna come back, so I just went and got like half of my shit because I didn't bring anything home for spring break. And then like 2 days after I did all that, they were like, "Hey, by the way, you guys need to
Oh.
move out by the 29th." And I was like, "Are you fucking
No,
kidding
I
me?"
moved completely out. Cause that next week I was there. Wait, when did they say that? Because I got back in Harrisonburg on the 12th and I was stranded, and then up until Saturday I was staying on a couch in the mill with my friend Morgan. Shout out Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
You know Morgan?
Yeah,
How do you know Morgan?
Because Katie knows Morgan.
So how do you know her? Have you met her?
No, she told
Okay.
me about her.
But yeah,
She's sweet.
she's cool. I haven't seen her in a while. Oh my gosh, this table's so
I know,
wobbly.
it is really
Fuck
wobbly.
this. But yeah, so then my sister came back in town, and then I stayed with her in her apartment for the next week.
Oh, that's nice.
And then it was so boring. And then we were like, and I watched Contagion.
Oh, that's
And then it just fucked me up. But if you guys want to be able to practice safe practices with the pandemic, watch Contagion, because it'll mess you up. It'll scare you. But yeah, I unpacked. Yeah, I moved out that next week
that
after
makes
spring
sense.
break.
Yeah, they told us.
So I must have known because I wouldn't have just taken everything, right?
Yeah, they told us we had to move out by the 29th, and that was on the 18th of March.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then
had
some
already
people-
fucking gone to go get my shit.
Yeah. Some people didn't even they didn't take all their stuff until like May, right?
Yeah, you could have like it was.
All my stuff was in her apartment though.
Oh.
So I didn't bring
Did
home
you have
a
a lot
lot.
of stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
I usually do.
Yeah, you do have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like every time I come home, even like this past this last month I went home, my car's always so full. Like I don't even know of what. Like last time I bought a piano. Like what the fuck?
That's really funny.
But my car can surprisingly hold a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
I was gonna say he drives a mini. So.
Yeah, like but once you put those seats down,
Oh, true. 'cause you
it's
don't
surprising.
need
Like I
that.
feel like I can drive, like you know Katie's car in
Mhm.
a Elantra.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can fit more than her.
Well, because I don't think she can put her seats down.
Yeah, and like her trunk is like really low.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey
true.
man,
That's
I'm
true.
cracked.
Yeah, I am the worst about overpacking. Like I know everyone's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
oh my
I
God,
overpack
I
too.
overpack so fucking much. It's terrible. And then I don't. But then the thing is though, is I started like trying to pack less, and then I'll just be sitting there. I'll be like, why the fuck did I not bring anything with me?
Yeah,
And it's
I
so-
mean like
I
maybe it's better to overpack.
I would rather be overpacked. I want options because I don't know what I'm gonna wear.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? But yeah.
You know, like I don't get how people go on planes and then they only carry a handbag, like a
carry-on.
carry-on for like a week. Like,
I'm like,
how do
what
you
the
do
fuck?
that?
They're like, you just need to pack better. No, dude. No. There's just too much shit to bring.
Yeah.
But one time I was traveling alone when I was coming back from Iran, and like I always like when I go to Iran and stuff, I always just like to like give my stuff to my cousins and stuff like that because I'm like I'm not gonna wear any of this shit because I always like buy new clothes or not new clothes but like I'll just like take all my clothes. And so I came back from Iran for like an international flight. I had a duffel bag. Oh, I swear to God, 3 pairs of pants and like a t-shirt in there and like this thing that my mom was sending home for my dad. And that was it. I had one bag. I brought nothing. And I had a carry-on, obviously. But it was so funny. I was like, fuck this.
Yo, the quad was packed today. Very packed.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy.
It's kind of feeling like I'm getting last year vibes.
Yeah. I'm getting like last year right
On Saturday, I got last year vibes.
What'd you do Saturday?
I just passed by the football stadium and I heard everything.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
And I was like, yo, it's game day. It's game day. Everyone's watching from like the hill
Oh,
because
yeah.
you can't actually go in as a student now.
Yeah.
And I was sad.
That's so sad. Dude,
I know.
anytime the quad is packed, I feel like it's like a different time. Like I feel like it's not right now because anytime I see the quad packed, I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, wait, no, just
I know. I
kidding.
feel like I'm just feeling like it's a good day when when the weather's nice.
Yeah, literally.
Like I had like 3 people smile at me today.
Under
I was
the
like,
mask.
yo, yeah, I could tell. I
Yeah.
definitely could tell. Shout out a girl in the black t-shirt. That one girl. Yo.
I smile under my mask usually.
Like you can barely tell.
Yeah.
But like I was not looking at my phone for once and then I just saw people smiling. And it was nice.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And
But
then
like
tomorrow
that's
too,
that's a thing that masks have taken away.
Yeah.
Just like simple interaction with humans.
That's so true. And it's bad enough when you're like on your AirPods like with your phone.
Yeah, and
too.
it was
Yeah.
already bad.
Yeah.
I talked about this a few episodes ago. It's already bad with the phone and like earbuds.
Yeah.
But the mask just puts
The
a dagger in it, and now people just forgot how to communicate. Like we were doing I was in history class and we had to do a group discussion. They're like, all right, turn to people around you and talk. I was like, I forgot how to speak to people.
No,
I
dead
forgot how to
ass.
speak to people, and I already don't know how to speak to people, but I forgot even more.
Oh my God.
And then I was like, hi.
Wait, do you have in-person class?
Just for that.
Oh.
It's like once a week on Tuesday.
Dude, nothing is worse though when you're in a fucking Zoom
Call?
breakout.
I have that on here. It's like a breakout room, and then I have a breakout room every Tuesday and Thursday on English, and I know it's coming. And then I'm so scared for it because I don't know what's going on either. So I can't really contribute to the conversation. And then it's just like no cameras on, or I feel bad for the one person that does have their camera on.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, Okay, hello.
Hey guys.
Guys.
Hey. Ew,
Hello.
it's so fucking awkward when you say hi and nobody responds. I'm like,
That's
please
really
just say
awkward.
something.
Yeah, like yesterday, I knew I wasn't going to be able to contribute to the conversation, but either way, I was like, yo, what's up? I'm doing good. How about you? And then I just
Literally.
stopped talking from
Literally,
there.
which is fine. Like, if you, like, I'm just saying, like, I hate when people just don't say hi. I'm like, could you just fucking say hi? Like, I'm not gonna make you participate. I don't give a fuck. But I'm like, oh my god.
It's so awkward.
was
And then the teacher comes.
Ugh.
The teacher is supposed to come in a few of the groups for the English class I'm in. I'm lucky that I haven't yet.
Oh my god, knock on wood.
But I really hope I have a good group during that breakout room.
It's so awkward.
It's so scary.
I'm like, just say something, please. Like, it's just like one time I was in a geology breakout room and I was like, hey guys. And it was like silence. And I was like, so, and like, I kept trying. I was like, dude, I was like, stop trying. It was really embarrassing. Ugh.
So do people just not speak to each other after COVID ends?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like,
what's it going to be like?
which is like, I get it. Like, I'm really awkward. I'm
Well, people are like more awkward in general.
No, exactly.
today's society.
No, exactly. Like, I'm already awkward, but now it's like I feel like, because I'm like, I would say that I'm pretty extroverted for the most part, but like now I like get like so nervous to talk to people, and I've never used to be like that before. Where I
think I've always been like that.
Yeah, like nervous.
Yeah, unless it depends. I'm in the environment I'm in. So if I'm alone, then yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm with friends,
Right. Well, it's obviously it's like more comfortable when you're.
or if I know the other people.
Yeah.
Or if I know we're in an environment where you're supposed to be talking to other people, then
yeah.
I'm fine.
Because it's so awkward trying to.
But if you're just like
it's
so awkward.
It's just awkward
It's
as
so
fuck.
awkward.
I'm
just so bad at communicating.
I have I literally lost all my social skills because of the pandemic. Like, I'll literally like go to do something or like be on the phone like with like ordering food or something, and I'm so painfully awkward. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, please just let it end. Because it's like the whole point is like no contact, no interaction. So it's like when you have to interact, you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, it's so awkward. And these kids that are growing up today in today's world, now they're even like, do we say this? Are they actually not going outside, or do we just say that? I mean, are kids still going outside with the bikes and stuff?
No, well, my neighbors.
Well, like not in the corona time, but like, are they going outside?
My neighbors' kids are always fucking playing outside.
Okay, so but with each other, like, is it just that family, or would they, or is it like?
I guess like, I mean, it's not like there's like three, like there's like two families that like hang out a lot.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So, or like, yeah, but I mean, I was surprised though. I like forgot about the fact that children play outside.
Yo,
like,
I used to play outside all the time.
Me too.
All the time.
That was all you really could do.
Even in middle school, dude, I played football a lot outside on the street.
Playing outside was so fun.
It's so fun.
Like, not to be like those people, like, oh, we're so old, but like I low-key miss just like going outside.
Yeah, me too. And like you'd go outside. I think I did some in high school too.
Going outside.
Yeah,
it's fun.
in like freshman year.
It's fun to go outside.
It's just fun. And then when the time changes and then it doesn't get dark till like 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
You're like, fuck, now I have to stay outside.
Exactly.
I have to stay outside longer.
Have to stay outside. Because who wants to go inside when it's still like light outside?
Yeah.
Dude, I cannot wait. March 14th is daylight savings. I think so.
That's soon.
I think.
11 days.
I think. Let me look it up. Yeah, March 14th. It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna suck, but
I know.
But after that,
but it's
gonna
fine.
be good.
I'll give up. I don't sleep anyway. Y'all know this. So
yeah, you don't sleep.
Ever.
I was up late last night because I procrastinated with today's episode and I didn't start until like 9, and it took so long.
Rip.
Yeah, and then I had to do the thumbnail this morning, but I made it. 11 a.m. Released it at 11 a.m.
The thumbnail looked good. Yeah, I went to bed at like 3:30. That was kind of early for me.
What time do you usually wake up?
Usually like 9, like 10:30.
Yeah, if I wake up after 9:30, I feel not accomplished.
I do not wake up early. I don't like waking up early. But the thing is, in the mornings though, I wake up like every hour on the hour. It's so terrible. It's so awful. I can't sleep like all the way through. Like this morning I was up at 6:30.
I had this phase like a few months ago where I kept waking up at like 4 a.m.
Oh, I hate that. That happened
It was
to
like
me.
for a couple weeks.
That happened to me when I moved here to my apartment. I kept waking up like at this like specific time
Yo, there's a
every.
ghost.
I know. I was
There's
like,
a
it's
ghost.
the fucking witching hour.
There's a
I'm about to
ghost.
die.
There's
Well,
a
I was
ghost.
convinced that a man lived underneath my bed for a little bit, but I know that's not true. But like, I would just convince myself.
Yo,
like,
for
I'd
the
get really
longest
scared.
time, whenever I went to use the bathroom,
Mhm.
I checked behind the curtain. I thought about that the other day, and I was like, oh, I don't do that anymore.
Oh.
But I used to do that, like maybe up until high school.
That's why sometimes I leave the curtain open.
But then it looks ugly.
Yeah, I know, but I want the I like the shower to dry though.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah,
That's kind of creepy though.
I know it is really creepy.
Like someone could just be there.
That's what
Yo,
I'm saying. My fucking neighbor that I was telling you
your
about.
neighbor,
My weird
your
ass
creepy
neighbor.
Yo, if he sees this, he's actually about to do that.
He's definitely not.
Does he
like,
follow
he's
you on
like,
social
Fuck
media?
no, he's like grown. I don't even know him.
Is he grown?
He's a grown man.
Oh, he's a grown man.
Yeah, he's like 30 something at least.
Oh,
Yeah,
people that are grown live in.
that's what I'm saying. It seems like it's like I guess there's like a family lives next door to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I know. Yeah, fuck. I just gave him an idea. Gonna have to lock the
Yo,
doors extra
You gotta
time.
lock your doors. Is he gonna what was I gonna say? Does it get loud there? Mm-hmm.
Like, well, our neighbors
Because
are
I saw that it's a no party.
party-free residents.
Yeah.
Our upstairs neighbors are fucking crazy. They go hard as fuck. Like, they like will literally like if they have shook our fucking like house. I don't know, our apartment. I don't know what the fuck is going on up there. I honestly just want to know. But technically, it's not supposed to be loud like that. But the
Yeah.
walls are really thin, and the
Thin.
floors are because like you know how like some apartments like you can hear even when people are just walking upstairs.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
sucks.
I know it kind of sucks.
Like I hear when Kevin does push-ups or whatever. Like this morning, I heard a big bang. I'm like, "Are you okay? Did you fall?"
Dude, any type of college town like architecture is just like so shitty. Like if you go to any college apartment, the walls are like paper fucking thin.
Yeah, because they don't give a
or
fuck
the
about
dorms.
us.
The dorms are literally made with like tissue paper walls.
The
I
dorms?
Yeah, I could hear like everything in the dorms.
Are your walls cement?
And-
My
and
walls are cement.
the dorms, yeah. I mean, they're
Yeah.
cement, but like
Oh,
so when I moved.
mine was mine. I could only
Where'd
hear
you-
my common. I was in the village.
Oh right,
Yeah. Where
What?
were you? You were.
I was in Wayland. Yeah. Wait, what dorm did you live in the village?
Iconberry.
Oh, T.
I mean, it was just loud when people were in the common room,
Oh, yeah.
but I was just like, whatever, do your thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could obviously just get the same common room and then.
I only
Next
told them to
door to
shut up
us.
like once. It was like 2 a.m. and I had like to wake up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I never like do that shit. I just always deal with it. I'm just like at this point, I'm like,
Yeah,
what can I do?
That's why.
Especially in a dorm, like, what can you do? Because
I
no one's gonna
know,
listen
and
to
it's
you.
fucking college. Like,
I know.
do your. There's like a few exceptions,
Yeah,
but you just got to deal with it.
true.
You just got to deal with it. College applications are coming out soon. Well, no. College decisions are going to
Yeah,
be coming
I
out
know.
soon, or they have
Some of
already.
them already have.
Yeah, some of them already have.
Because JMU sent out their early decision. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. Because I remember did you do early decision for JMU? I
Mhm.
got it accepted on like January 8th or something like that.
Yeah. My last one was like tech.
But I think
I knew about Mason in like December. I don't know why today's episode feels so quiet.
I know.
But like we're the people
I
we
know
talk
we're
the
the loud
most.
ones.
Yeah.
I know we're the loud ones too.
Like Grace is just like there doing her thing and then like listening. But why does it feel so
I
quiet?
know. I don't know why it feels so quiet. Am I talking quiet?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I hear the silence.
I know, low key.
Grace, you need to get better. If this podcast was originally supposed to be it almost could have been 2 people.
2 people.
Kind of glad it wasn't. Because I
Yeah.
think it just fits better with 3.
Yeah, I agree.
But what were we saying?
What were we talking about?
Early action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or early decision or whatever.
So let's talk about JMU stuff for the new freshmen, the incoming
okay.
freshmen.
Bet. I
What-
can do this.
What's some good stuff? What do you guys want to know? Fuck, we should have thought of this.
Yeah, we should have asked about that. Well, we could.
What?
I was gonna say. Well, now I feel like I'm planning something, but I was saying we could wait until Grace is back and then ask her because she is a freshman.
But we were freshmen too at
I
one
know,
point.
but I'm saying like what she wants to know because we know things now.
But she knows stuff.
That's true. That's true. Oh my God, why does it?
Dude, what?
Why does it feel like this like this passage of time has felt like the first semester to me. Like it doesn't feel like the second semester at all. Like I have literally genuinely felt like,
You're like,
time
wait.
has not progressed since December for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. No, but that's true.
What would you want to know
As a freshman coming
freshman.
into JMU, or first year, sorry, politically correct.
as a
first year coming into JMU?
not in COVID? We'll do not in COVID and then in COVID.
Yeah, because not in COVID. I don't know what I was so stressed about stupid bullshit. Like that didn't even matter. I think the number one thing is that like this is so lame, but if you don't walk through your classes before you have them,
Oh yeah, I did that.
You're gonna be stressed out. I feel like.
Yeah, you're gonna be
because I literally like I did not know where to fucking go. Like because like I can't conceptualize things in my head like what the campus.
I kind of miss not knowing what the campus looked like, because I remember during band camp I was at the stadium, and then it's literally a straight walk to my dorm. I didn't know that, so I looked at the map. I was like so confused, so I walked up the death stairs, and then I went all around to D Hall, and then went down to the village. And then later on, like a week later, I realized, oh, you can just go straight.
No, dead ass. Like I low-key miss it too. Like I miss when like you would just like, you know, when you were with your frog and you would just like they would be walking somewhere and you weren't like paying attention.
I was never with my frog.
Oh right, because you had band camp. Well, when you're with your frog and they like take you somewhere, like you just end up there. Like that was such a good feeling of like not knowing where you were going and just like ending up there. It was like so much fun, especially the walk to East Campus if you lived on main campus.
What's a frog?
Oh, a frog is a first year orientation guide. And they you get assigned one when you move in, and typically they help you move in. They help you move in, and they also like work with your RAs, and they typically have like they used to have a hall, but now they just have them like scattered around the groups to help you like get to know people in your building better, and they take you all around JMU, and they're super great. And I was a frog as well, but I was a COVID frog, so it was a little bit different.
A COVID frog.
A COVID frog.
Those are the worst kind of frogs.
Yeah, literally. They suck. They suck so bad.
My thing, I think I'd tell the freshmen, take every opportunity to get to know people, because like get to be cool with your dorm people. Cause like if you're not doing Greek life or anything really, you kind of don't have a source of friends besides your dorm.
Literally.
If you think about it.
No, true. Because you're not gonna like.
I mean, you can make friends in classes, but it's not as easy as in high school because you don't have that relaxed time where you're just like the 5 minutes before and after class where you're just talking.
And you're also like, you're not like really that comfortable with it because it's like, it is a shared experience, but it low-key doesn't always feel like a shared experience. It always just feels like you're just like in your class doing class or whatever.
Yeah. So I'd say that.
Yeah. And like it'll be easier to make friends in classes like when assignments and stuff start, but it definitely is like it's
it also depends on your skills too.
True.
I've made like one friend. No, I made 2 friends in the class. That's about it.
Yeah. Definitely the dorm though is going to be your main source of socialization.
Yeah.
For the longest. And
so if you can't mess it up. You gotta don't beef with them. Don't beef with them, and you'll be good.
Exactly.
And then plus, when you wanna need a favor, like turn your music down, they'll be like, "I got you."
True.
Like I remember when I first got there, I first met because I moved in early, 3 days early. I had the whole suite to myself. It was nice, and I was doing 6:30 to 11:30 p.m. 6:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. for band camp. And it was tiring. It was 7 days a week. And then when they got there, they were like, boom, boom, like loud. I was like, fuck. I'm getting home after like a 13-hour day. I was like, fuck. They're like, yo, you're Michael? I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, you mind if we smoke or play music? I'm like, bro, do whatever you want. It's all good. But when it gets really late, especially this week, please, I'm fucking tired. They're like, I got you.
That's really funny.
I was like, yeah, you gotta, it's chess, not checkers.
Dude, my closest friends are people that I lived in the dorm with.
I'm happy where I lived.
Right.
It kind of humbled me.
No, you guys didn't have AC, right? Yeah.
And then they got it this year.
They got it?
Yeah.
The village got AC?
Well, like not like actually. It's like a machine.
Oh, yeah.
But it's better than what I had.
Than
Nothing. It was It was so hot.
Dude, but the problem with it, like, I'm not complaining because I was definitely privileged having AC, but like when you can't control it, that shit is fucking terrible
Yeah,
because it would get like hot as hell, and I was like, turn this shit
you can't
off.
control it.
Mm-mm.
We had a heat that we could turn on and off.
Oh, that's nice. We couldn't.
So you can't even like close the vent.
I mean, I never tried.
Oh, that's probably your fault.
That's probably my fault, but it's high up. I'm scared, dude. But yeah, it was always like, I mean, it was fine, but it was just like we had a thermostat, but it didn't work. Like you could set it to something, but nothing would happen. I know, it was like fucked up. I was like, why did you even give us this? I was like, at that point.
It's like those things in the crosswalks that you press.
Oh,
do those? I mean, I guess sometimes they do.
I
don't know. Do those work?
Because they're on the same schedule as
I know, yeah,
as the
but
traffic lights.
Yeah, that does make sense. No, I think a select few of them work. Like, you know, the one near on Gray Street.
Yeah.
Like, that one's not gonna turn on.
Yeah,
if it
for no reason. You're right.
So I feel like, yeah.
But I think
so. If they know that it's gonna be a busy walking place, it'll probably work. But like on a regular one,
yeah, like
it'll
like
just
on
do
South
it's
Mason
routine.
is
Yeah,
routine.
it's routine.
Or the downtown ones, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just like reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology. How's that reverse psychology?
Not reverse psychology, or what is it?
Placebo.
It's a placebo. A gazebo effect.
Gazebo. Gazebo, sunlight. We're chilling in the sunlight. We swayed off that topic. What else? Freshman stuff.
Oh, freshman. I'm trying to think what else is good. Don't go to D Hall if you don't have to. Everybody always wants to go to fucking D Hall.
Yeah,
and
why?
D Hall is so bad. I'm just saying there's better options. Like, I was going to D Hall consistently until I realized there was better places to eat.
Yeah, there's way better places.
So many better places to eat. D Hall, because I think it's just like that idea of like thinking you have to go to the dining hall because like it's like the like safest option, but I don't like it. And now like the freshmen have good options too. I mean, the fucking times suck, but Duke's smacks, dude.
Yeah, they have a whole nother thing, and then next year you guys are gonna get Panera.
Yeah, and Panera.
That shit's gonna be
dude,
so
I don't
crowded.
like Panera that much.
It's gonna be so crowded.
It's gonna be crazy. I don't like Panera that much, but the thought of getting Panera on the dining plan is so lit to me.
I wonder what you're gonna get. Like, what are you gonna be able to get?
Probably like a you pick 2 or whatever.
Ooh, that's what I get anyways. Oh my god, I'm fucking hungry.
Oh my god,
that'd be so cool.
What do you get at Panera?
Chicken salad sandwich and broccoli. I mean, yeah, broccoli and cheese. Yeah, broccoli and cheese.
Broccoli and cheese.
Is that
soup?
it? Yeah, broccoli and cheese.
That's really good.
Ooh, but I don't think I'll ever spend Panera on my own money.
Oh fuck no.
I've probably done it like once or twice, but
Panera is literally just like glorified hospital food.
Because I'm not gonna get really full off of it.
No, and it doesn't really always taste good. Sometimes it does smack, but sometimes it like is disgusting.
Is it? I've never had a disgusting experience.
I don't know. Sometimes it's just kind of like soggy and like not and like bland as hell.
Yeah, I guess.
That like style of food is kind of bad though. McAllister's is really bad too.
McAllister's.
It's like a deli.
I know like the sign.
Yeah.
McAllister's. I don't know why I know the sign.
It's right by the boba. It's because it's right by the boba place. It's right next door to Kung Fu
Oh, that's
Tea.
what that is. That's what that is.
Boba.
Boba. Ooh, that sounds good too.
Low key, especially with this weather.
After I realized it was $7, fuck that. I'm not buying boba again.
I know.
What else? In COVID times.
Honestly, I don't know. It's so hard to do anything. Like, I mean, I don't ever leave my apartment besides like this and like the grocery store.
Because we had our share of COVID times.
Right, but we got sent home.
Oh, we got sent home
yeah.
though, yeah.
Like, they're here. Like, I can't imagine living on campus with COVID.
Yeah, what would that be like?
I don't know.
You'd have to wear your mask. Oh, you have to wear your mask in the hallway.
Yeah, I mean, I have to do that in my apartment.
Wait, so how's the bathroom work?
You have to wear your mask.
What if you're brushing your teeth?
What if you're washing your face? Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I don't know. Because, I mean, I have to wear my mask outside of my apartment, obviously. Like, in the hallways and stuff like that.
Washing your face? I didn't have a skincare routine last year. I don't know how I would have done that. Because that shit's gross.
You just not wash your face?
I mean, like, I had, like... Bro, I didn't even know what exfoliation was. Like, all I had was a exfoliation thing. And I thought that was, like, the thing.
Enough.
And I used that every day. That's so bad. Like, I didn't know anything about it. I did not know anything.
Washing your face in the dorm bathroom was so nasty. Well, I would do my skincare in my room.
Well, your dorm bathroom is, like,
clean.
not bad.
No, it was really clean.
Ours
you guys had yours were
gross.
filthy. Those bathrooms are so fucking dirty.
That's why, like, I got so disgusted. I'm like a clean freak too.
Me too.
I'm a clean freak too. But there, I just got so gross.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I mean, it's easy though, because aren't you guys supposed to clean your own bathrooms in the village?
No,
It's
like once a week.
Oh yeah, we had it every day. We had
Oh,
someone come in
wow.
every day. Yeah, she was so sweet. She was so nice.
Or yeah, I think it's once a week. But our common room was the grossest thing ever.
Ew, ugh.
Like, especially once they start, it was like fine for like a couple months, and then they started like partying there,
Mm-hmm.
and then the floor was sticky.
Ew.
Like when I was walking with my shoes, it go.
Ew, 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 ew.
And then there's always like trash,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'd pile up, and then it'd overflow, and no one would ever take it out.
Ew.
Like, whose trash is this?
Like, who's fucking
Like,
trash is it?
I always beefed with them.
Yeah.
Like, that was my only problem. It was so gross.
Yeah.
And like towards the end of the semester,
Yeah.
or I guess beginning of spring semester, before we went home for COVID,
Uh-huh.
it was disgusting. There was literally a pile of naked trash in the middle,
Ew.
like banana peels and food and. Ugh.
That is.
It was so gross.
Just
It was
start like
just start
gagging.
gagging. It's so
No,
gross.
that's fucking nasty, dude. I can't imagine living in a dorm with COVID because like you're saying, like it's sort of like the expectation of when you're living in a dorm is that it's slightly disgusting. Like it's not like dirty, but like you're sharing. Like you know when
Yeah,
like
that's
somebody
gross.
would get sick in the dorm, and then everybody would get sick. Like regardless, like it's like I just can't imagine living in those close quarters during a fucking pandemic. I feel like
I know,
I
I'd be
feel like I
so
have so much anxiety.
Mm-hmm. That's scary.
It is really scary. Like someone coughs or something.
I visited my
was-
friend Eric Miller, his dorm the other day,
Mhm.
and I forget how like average guys, how dirty they are.
Oh my god, right?
Like I was thinking, my dorm room, my room itself, it was pretty clean.
That's good.
Like it wasn't decorated at all because I guess I didn't care enough.
Mm-hmm.
But it was clean. The bed was always made, and there's nothing on the floor.
Right.
I visited this dude's room. Shit was gross.
Ew.
Like he's like, "Oh, it's pretty clean today." like what? Are you good? It was
Oh my
so
God.
it was so bad.
How often do you clean your room, would you say?
Um,
Or do you let it get dirty? Because I don't really let my room get dirty.
here I do. Yeah, I do let it get dirty.
Okay.
Just because it's like, oh. Last year I remember Friday after my Friday morning class, I would clean.
Right.
I
Well,
would
you have a
tidy
really
things
big
up.
room here, though.
And here it's so easy to get it dirty.
yeah.
Like if I don't put stuff away right away,
Mhm.
it gets so dirty.
No, I'm like I don't really have that much stuff in my room. But the only thing is my room gets like dirty, like as in like I have to like sweep and shit type dirty because I have hardwood and I
Mhm.
don't have a carpet down and I have all this fucking hair, which is disgusting. I hate that. I hate that. But other than that, I don't really have to worry about it. I like to keep my room I always make the joke, my roommates and I always make the joke that it looks like nobody lives in my room. Because it's just always, the bed's always made. There's like nothing going on. There's like nothing out. Everything's just like put away. It's like the only thing I have control over. I feel like sometimes, like when school is just so shitty, I feel like
Mhm.
my room is the only thing I can control.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
especially in a time where you're staying in the room the whole time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's important to keep it clean.
Yeah,
so
true,
you
true,
feel good.
This has 2 minutes on it, by the way.
But yeah, you freshmen, congrats to everyone that's getting into JMU.
Yeah, go
Can't wait.
Dukes.
Hopefully you guys I think this semester is gonna be a little bit better.
Maybe.
Cause at first, like, if you asked me this in like November,
Mm-hmm.
I would just say I doubt that it's gonna be normal in the fall. But if you think about it, it could be.
I don't think it's gonna be normal.
It's not gonna be. It's gonna be like half. Well, depending on the vaccines, because aren't we all supposed
well
to get it by like the end
technically
of
we're supposed
summer?
to. The general public is supposed to be allowed to get it by summer, but they're behind on the distribution in Virginia. Like we're actually one of the worst states for distribution.
All right, spring
Spring
2022.
2020,
Yeah.
we'll see you. Yeah.
Like, I wonder if I'll be.
2022. Ew.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh. Ew, I hate that. Oh, that's
oh,
awful.
this is a good topic. This is a good topic.
That's really bad.
I was thinking the other day, like I usually do.
Yeah, he's using his.
I was thinking for once.
I was making use of my brain.
We aren't that far. Have you ever thought about how not far we are on the timeline?
What do you mean?
Like just
of
on the
all-
like
forever?
forever. We're not that far. Like if you
Low-key.
think about
No,
it,
you're right. I mean, we really
Like,
aren't.
just like
Like, are you
just
saying
like-
like AD, like the like the
like
the
just
AD?
history in general. Like just 100 years ago, What was 100 years ago?
1921.
Just 100 years ago, like certain people didn't have rights.
No, deadass.
Like that was like not even.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, people still don't have. I mean,
Yeah,
people are still fighting for that shit now.
Yeah, and we're still fucking fighting for that, or people are.
No, you're totally right. I mean, if you think about it, like, I mean, even as like a country, like America
Yeah,
has like
America's only like a couple hundred years old,
exactly.
right?
Like 300, 400?
Close to 300.
Yeah,
like
'cause it's like 16
250-ish.
something. Yeah. 16 something.
No,
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, Jamestown.
But that wasn't the United States.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 1770.
That was the
1770.
Because like I refresh all this memory because I'm in the history class.
1776. Sorry.
Before I did not care about history, but like ever since I got into college, like I'm like, yo, this is actually kind of interesting because this happened.
No, dead does.
It's cool.
It's me being a poli-sci major and struggling to
yeah, you're
remember.
like
I was like
17. Yeah,
1776. Oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry. Oh,
Grace, I'm so sorry, Grace. Grace.
Dude, what if I pretended like she was just here? And, like,
Yeah,
you were
so how
like,
you doing, Grace?
How are you, Grace? How's your class?
Yeah.
She's in class right now. I missed
Is
you,
she?
Grace. I think so. What
Yeah,
time is your class?
Like in 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
21.
I was wrong.
But yeah,
Sorry.
we aren't like I forget how many because I forget that our parents lived in like historical times and our parents lived in like big times. Like I forget about that.
No, that's true.
And we're not that far in the timeline. Like, isn't it weird that we were born around the year 2000? I think that's so weird.
I think it's weird.
Like, why aren't we like
I think
25, 70, or like
no,
like 2000? Like, it's such a perfect number.
I know it makes me feel weird. Doesn't it feel fake?
It's kind of sus.
Doesn't it feel
It's kind of sus.
No, it low key does feel
Yo,
really
why?
fake. Like, how is it? I don't know. Like,
I mean, maybe I wasn't even. Maybe it's all fake because I wasn't even. I was born in 2001.
I was too.
So maybe it's fake.
When I was born in January of 2001, the first month of 2001.
Yeah, but maybe everything before 2000
it was just not real.
is fake.
Y2K was actually real.
It's just fake.
Dude, like, no, but it's so crazy to me. Like, so I was born in 2001, whatever. Like, my dad came to this country in 79. Like, I don't know. It's just like, that's so weird that he like, and like, do you ever think this is so like lame? Do you ever think about how weird it is that your parents had a life before you?
Yeah.
Like, or like how if we choose to have kids, like it's someday, what is wrong with me? Sorry. If we choose to have kids someday, like this is our life, like without our kids. Like this is like, that's, I hate that. I hate it so much. It makes me feel so weird. I don't know why, but like the timeline shit fucks me up. Like, I know, like, I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like, I swear to God, I have like, it's just like the concept of time is like incorrect to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, dude. 2000. And it's only 20. And I always think about this too. I feel like we as humans are behind.
Low key?
Aren't we behind?
How?
Like some things, like when I see some like inventions and stuff, I'm like, how is this not better yet?
Dude.
I'm like, I know people are gonna say, why don't you fucking do it?
Right.
But like still, like I feel like I should have been born like
in the future.
I'm just like, yeah, I feel like I'm like not born far enough on the timeline. Like I feel like my expectations.
You're too advanced for this.
Yeah, I'm too advanced. like for example, the smart home stuff. Why isn't that like cheaper? Like it's still expensive.
Yeah.
And why isn't it like easier?
True. Why isn't it the norm? Like my thing is
Like I feel like that should have been.
Since it already exists, why isn't everything like that?
And I guess it's because the exponential growth of technology. That's probably why.
That's
because
true. That's true.
So that means like a few years ago we were exponentially like lower.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that makes sense.
And I think
that's probably why I have that feeling.
Also another thing comes with accessibility as well, because they come up with all of these like incredible inventions, like, you know, like all the AI shit. And I'm like, but then it's like they come up with it and then it's not accessible to the general public.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, why though? Like, obviously I know why, because of cost and like because of the entire like tech industry, but it's so weird to think about the fact that like these like types of technologies that can like better things exist, but not everybody can use them. It's so weird. Or like even the concept of Alexa is fucking weird. So weird.
Why?
Just think, I don't know.
Bet they always hear you.
Yeah, I don't really care about. Everyone always cares about that. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, do you have an Alexa?
No, I have a Siri.
Oh, well, when my Alexa like sometimes it'll turn blue, which means that it was picking up on stuff, and people are like, that's so scary. I'm like, dude, your phone is listening to you. Like, everything's listening to you.
Like, what do you? I mean, yeah.
But just the concept that Alexa can just do anything for you is so weird to me. Like I literally like are you okay, this is like a debate kind of. Do you like when like the Siri or the Alexa doesn't work, do you ever like yell at it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
do.
Like my Siri's been acting up on my HomePod. I'm like, yo, turn off the lights. And then he's like, I'm having trouble. Fuck
oh
you.
my god. Literally, my roommates are always like, Shawdee, are you yelling at Alexa again? I'm like, fuck Alexa. Like,
Yo, one time at home this past winter break, I was like, Siri, you suck. I didn't say, hey Siri. I said, Siri, you suck. And then she's like, that's not nice. I was like, what the fuck? I ran to my dad. I was like, Dad, she's alive.
It's so terrible. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there. I'm like, Alexa, you fucking oh my god, Siri is oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. My laptop picked up on him saying, hey Siri, you suck, and she said, that's not nice. Good night, you guys.
My stomach is growling. Sorry, guys.
It's a good night, you guys.
Hungry. Why am I? I'm not even hungry. Why is my stomach growling?
Did you eat?
I ate. Yeah, I ate like an hour ago or 2 hours ago. I had Panda Express.
Oh, yummy.
But yeah, this timeline thing. Also, another thing. Mm-hmm. It sucks that I'm not gonna be able to see some stuff.
Yeah.
I think about that.
I get kind of sad about that.
So like, if there's not life after death, I'm not gonna be able to see. Do you think? Ooh.
Okay.
Do you think we're gonna see aliens in our lifetime? I don't know.
I don't know, because here's the thing. Do you believe
in
aliens?
I want to? Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, me too.
Bro.
I do too. Just making sure. I don't really want to. I'm a little scared. I don't
think I want to.
I don't think I want to see.
Yeah, because when I was watching Marvel, and then they're like, and Star Wars, just like the idea of them like from different planets, and they're like dating other like aliens and stuff.
It seems weird. I'm like, right?
Why isn't that a thing? Like,
no,
how is that not a thing?
That's true. That's really true, actually.
Like, how are we the only people so far?
That's what I'm saying. But it's probably because I feel like other species probably don't want to come to Earth. I feel like they have no interest coming here.
But I feel like if they knew about us, they would have. No, because we already known about them.
That's true.
Actually, maybe not.
No, because
here, ants. Do they know about us?
Ants?
Maybe they can't comprehend us. So because
what is their what is their scope of vision?
Yeah, there's like a thing. So say if an ant was right here, and you put this glass down, you take it away from them, they have no idea where the fuck that went. Basically,
well, they have no object permanence, right? That's basically what you're saying.
What do you mean?
What's that? Object permanence is like if I you're looking at me right now. If you close your eyes, you would know that I'm still here because you have object permanence. But if you didn't have object permanence, I'm sitting right here in front of you. You close your eyes, you're like, where the fuck did Shawdee go? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's why, when you play peekaboo with babies, that's why babies haven't developed object permanence. So like when you go away, they're like, oh my God, where'd you go? And then you pop back out. They're like, oh my God, you're back. So
whoa, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's really scary. Like to think about because that sometimes happens when people get high. Is they lose their sense of object permanence.
Oh my gosh, my stomach.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
But they lose their sense of object permanence. I'm not hearing it. Am I deaf?
Stop growling. Maybe I need to get. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It is really crazy.
So
there's no way ants know that we exist then.
I also thought about so that's like kind of the thing. What if we're like the ants? And there are people around us, and we just can't comprehend it.
I don't like thinking about that. That's
crazy.
That's
kind of weird.
That is really crazy.
Or if there's a life form that isn't a life form in our definition. So let's say, this is the best way I can explain it. Let's say this was alive, but it's not alive in our definition because it's not it's a microphone. So what if aliens are there are aliens, but we just didn't know they were I don't know.
No, I get what you mean. That's kind of like Men in Black. Have you seen Men in Black?
I haven't seen
Men in Black. Oh my God,
those
movies are so good. You have to watch those movies. They're really good. But no, I totally get what you mean. But also my thing is, here's my thing. I understand that people have imaginations and stuff like that. But some of the stuff that you see in movies, I'm like, how did you conceptualize that? The conceptualization of aliens is so confusing to me. Because how did somebody fucking come up with that? The standard alien, the fucking Toy Story aliens.
Yeah, the green thing.
Where did that come from?
And the ghost, the sheet on.
Yeah, it's just some of these things that I'm somebody has had to have seen this before. Because I don't know, I don't have that active. I guess I don't have that active of an imagination. I definitely believe in aliens, and
there's no fucking
it has to
way.
Exist.
Well, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to be on the Earth when this happens.
I'm interested in seeing them though.
But then,
I mean, I'm an Aquarius.
but then what if you just die not never knowing? Do you want to die never knowing?
I know. Dude, I'm so nosy. You know I want to know everything.
No. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just scary.
I know.
It's scary.
It is really
like, can
scary.
our military handle whatever they have?
Probably not.
Like, I wonder if we'll be more, because in movies and stuff, we're usually less technologically advanced.
Yeah, but by the time
I wonder if we're like more advanced than other aliens that exist.
I don't know because you're right, because in the movies they're always like fucking like techno, like fucking wizards, and they come down with like all their magic powers.
Well, I guess it's because they find us.
Yeah.
So if we find them,
Right.
we have to be, right?
Right, at that point
We have to be more advanced than them.
if we're able to find them, then
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like
whoever
we have
finds
it.
first.
It's like tag. It's like hide and seek. Oh my gosh. I'm
Yeah,
so
that's
scared of them.
scary.
I'm so scared of them.
They're
Please. We're nice. Don't come for us, aliens.
Oh my
We come in
gosh,
peace.
God. And we're not even gonna be able to communicate with them
Oh,
either.
True. Unless they
So
speak,
it's just-
what if they spoke English?
Nah, there's
Nah,
no way.
there's
There's no way.
No way, right?
Unless they're that smart. Yeah, unless they find
No,
us
unless they're
and they're
smart.
smart.
And they practice and they like figure out the language.
Or they just have like some chip in their
Oh,
thing.
shit.
Bro, if they're advanced.
Oh, that's really fucking scary.
It's scary. And another thing I was thinking of, so we have like these futuristic thoughts, like
Mhm.
that's gonna happen one day. Like
Yeah.
hoverboard, that's gonna it's like it's already a thing,
Yeah.
but it just hasn't been like created
Created.
yet. Is there anything that do you think there's stuff that still has yet to be thought of?
That's what I'm saying.
Like there's no way no one has like I feel like everything's like when you're like this is a broken down example when you're trying to create like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be original because
Yeah.
everything's been done. But has everything been done?
Right,
I
that's
don't know.
the thing. Because like I like my thing is like I feel like I don't have any original thoughts.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'm like, how did all these people? I'm like, how the fuck did y'all come up with this shit? Like that's what I'm saying.
like are there still
Like,
thoughts out
thoughts to
there
be
that
thought?
haven't been thought?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yo.
that's what I'm saying about the alien shit. Who the fuck thought of that? How did somebody come up with
It's
that?
because they were born earlier.
Yeah, literally.
They had an advantage.
and they're like, what if there was extraterrestrials?
yeah, the people
E.T.
in like living in 50
home.
50 BC, they had a clean slate to work off of.
I know.
We have 2,000 plus, like millions of years.
Yeah, and the thing with us too, though, is that like our like the whole thought process of us not having original thought is because like back then, I'm sure people were thinking and coming up with the same things.
And we have the internet.
But we have
too,
the
yeah.
internet, so it's like you have a place to check if somebody already came up with it. But back then, like in like
Yeah,
the
you didn't know.
1950s and shit, nobody knew what
Yeah,
anybody was
yeah,
doing.
that's very
So-
true.
So,
So like whoever invented like the sandwich or something.
yeah, like I'm sure
I'm
like
sure there's
8,000
definitely
people
yeah,
came up
there's
with that too.
definitely
Yeah,
someone that came up with the sandwich.
yeah, or
But
like
you-
sliced bread.
He was the guy.
He was the dude.
like the wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel. Who? No one. That's not known, right? It's just cavemen
I think so.
who invented the wheel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It's
no,
cave-
it's
and like, and thinking about like the old structures, like
yeah,
the
it was like the Mesopotamians.
the Egyptians, the pyramids, and then
The
the stones
pyramids.
in Ireland. I think it's Ireland.
Yeah.
yeah, Ireland.
what
The
is it?
stones.
Stonehenge, yeah.
Yeah, the Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's crazy. How did that happen?
That's so crazy. It's really crazy. Like, I don't know. The thought of like the Earth, like and like civilization before like
I know it's just
modern day is
And that
so
wasn't that
hard
long
to, like,
ago.
I know it's
That
so
really-
hard to conceptualize.
like 100 years isn't that long.
Mm-mm, not really.
Not really.
No, not honestly. No. I mean, for some people, it's like a lifetime.
Yeah, it's a
technically,
lifetime, but really your life is short.
yeah. I mean, comparatively, yeah.
Last subject of the day, the life is short.
Life is short.
Like people say life is long, and it's long. But if you think about it, going off of a traditional life, you go to school for like 14 fucking years,
Yes.
and then you go to college for a few years,
Yeah.
and by the time you're out of college, you're in your 20s,
Yeah.
right? Traditionally, you get married like what, mid 20s,
Yeah.
late 20s,
Have kids.
and then you start your adult life, and then you work for the rest of your life.
Literally.
So you're working for the rest of your life.
This fucking sucks.
And then I'd like to debate that. I mean, I guess it's kind of biased because I haven't lived the parenthood life yet. But I'd like to debate that your younger years would be the best years of your life.
Yeah, probably.
But I guess I don't know if that's really comparable because I haven't been a parent.
Yeah. And I
Thankfully,
guess I mean
yeah.
it's different when you have a kid because like parents
Yeah, I
like,
guess it'll
love their
your
kids.
your mind will change. But right now you're like you're free. You have the energy. You're young. You get to travel and stuff if you have the money and you're just like getting life started.
Mm-hmm.
So taking that, if that is true that your younger life is the best part of your life,
Mm-hmm.
dude, your life is over quick.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
once you
honestly,
grow up, once you hit college and then you go through your years of college, if you go to college, say you don't go to college, you
Yeah.
enter the workforce right out of
high
senior
school,
year.
Yeah.
You're-
I mean, it's done.
And you're what, 18, 19?
right.
Bruh, that's so short.
I know. it
That's
is
so
really
short.
And like it doesn't. Your life doesn't necessarily stop when you become an
Yeah, it
adult.
doesn't stop, but like
But I get what you mean though. Like
it's kind of scary.
it's scary. And also what sucks with this, like for me, is like I've always been the person that's always like, oh well, you'll have time. And it's true, you will have time. But ever since COVID, I've just been like so antsy. Like I just want to do something. And it's like obviously there's not, I mean you can't do anything. But like
and,
just like that
and
idea-
especially
yeah,
now
yeah.
that we're getting our best years of our life
Yeah.
wasted.
Yeah. It
Bro,
feels
it
like shit. It
sucks.
feels like shit.
Fuck you, COVID. Fuck you, COVID.
No, but that's like such a good point though. Is like obviously your life doesn't have to end when you become an adult.
Yeah, it's
But,
what
like,
you make it for
It's
sure.
what you make it, but it's like this idea of like it feels like you're racing the clock all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like it's like I'm like, oh well, I have to do this in school, and then it's like you have all these standards and stuff that you uphold for yourself, and then you see people that are like doing all this shit, like living on the beach or like doing all this shit. You're like, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, it's made me realize after thinking of this, it's made me realize these are just like social constructs that you have to hit these points at certain ages.
Exactly.
Really?
You don't
need to.
You don't
So if you're
have
feeling
to.
like rushed in life, like you
Well,
don't
I mean,
have to.
and
Like you don't need to get married by a certain age.
You don't,
You don't
have to have kids by a certain age.
like it. Some things would be nice and it can work out in certain ways, but really, who's it benefiting in the end?
literally, like that's a thing that I think that I've thought a lot about too. Is that like I have been so like hellbent on like doing certain things a certain way, and I'm like, oh, I could never do that because of like this, and this, even though I really want to. And I'm like, dude, why though?
Yeah, why not?
Like, why
You're
not?
living once.
Like it's
YOLO.
like YOLO. Like,
Literally YOLO.
Like no, but I totally get that. Like I feel like that's something that like not a good thing about, like nothing's good about COVID, but like something that's like put into perspective from like being on halt or on a standstill because the pandemic is like once everything is safe and once everything is like over, like what the fuck is stopping you from doing what you want besides like
Exactly.
circumstance and like things. But like people are like, oh, I can't do that. Like I'm always like, oh, I can't do that because
Just-
of like this.
Yeah,
Fuck
bro,
it, dude.
just do
Just
it.
do it. Honestly, like at this point, when it's safe, when you can do it safely and you can have the means to do things that you want to do, fucking do it. Because honestly, like this idea of like you have to do this by a certain age and you have to be ready to do this at a certain age and you have to work for the rest of your life, that can fucking wait.
That
in my
sucks.
opinion.
Working for the rest of your life.
life.
That's something that I'm scared of. That's my number one fear right now.
It's like having to work a shitty job
Like,
for the rest
bro,
of your life.
I'm a sophomore, and if I graduate in 2 years, I entered the normal workforce,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the rest of my life.
That's it.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Literally, fuck that.
No, and
I need to get into my dream life that I've been dreaming forever, and I'm just waiting for that breakthrough.
right.
But it's just hard. You don't know.
Yeah, and then
You
it
don't know.
No, I agree with that. And I think another thing is like, I think this is cliche, but I do think there's merit to it, is like the living for the weekend shit. Like there's 7 days in a week and we just like are looking forward to 2 of them because we have nothing to do those days and we can do what we want. And like I hate that narrative. Like I wish that like that's that whole thing with like what you're saying, like wanting your dream life of like I want to have a life where I'm looking forward to every single day. And I want to live every single day. And I hate the construct and I hate the fucking confines of like 9 to fucking 5 days a week.
I'm really not trying to live a normal job life.
Right.
Like I know a lot of people say that,
Yeah.
but that's because they don't like realize the work that goes into like other like cool jobs.
Right.
But I know for a fact that I do not want a normal
No,
corporate ass job.
I totally get that.
Like I can't like it is for some people. Some people like that.
And that's totally fine. It's not.
But I know for sure that I do not want that life.
No,
I've never wanted that life.
No, me neither.
I've never wanted that life. I just want.
And like, there's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, I think the main takeaway of it is mostly like I think that like it's not about what you do, but I think it's about like doing what you want, and that's something that's like really hard to like to give yourself, because we live in this society where it's like it feels like we're doing things because we have to do them.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like there's no intrinsic motivation when it comes to this shit, and that's exactly how I think it would feel for me personally if I was living a life like that where I'm working some 9-to-5 job. Like I'm not intrinsically motivated. I'm doing these things because I have to, and that's like my biggest fear. And I know that sounds so like privileged and like cliche, but it's so true. And that's something that's like I already said has been put into perspective of just the fact that it's like life is on standstill. What the fuck is stopping you from doing what you want to do after
and
this
especially
is all over?
To our earlier point, life is short.
Life is
like
short.
It's literally so
life
short.
Is so short.
And it can be, and that's assuming that you're lucky enough to live your full life.
Exactly.
Like some people have it cut off early, and it's really unfortunate too. That's why, and with these things, I have in my life notes with Michael. Make everything a foundation of what you're going to do in the future.
I like that one.
So I feel like everything you should do should be for a purpose in the future. So maybe, here, like right now, I'm in college. Do I like college? Do I like school? Not really. But do I have to do it? Do I have to do it to be able to do the things I'm doing right now or want to do in the future? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but if it's not serving a purpose and you're still doing it, ask yourself,
why am I doing this?
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
But if it's serving a greater purpose in the end, then yeah.
No, I really like that. That's actually a really good point. And I think it's really hard for us to like we do live in a selfish society for sure, and like a self-centered society. Like I mean, it's an individualistic culture, so obviously that's going to happen.
Like how?
Like well, America's an individualistic culture. And because I mean, we're in a capitalist system, and essentially like the idea of like an individualistic culture is like you live for yourself, you work for yourself, everything that you're doing is centered and based on yourself, which is fine. Like that's cuz I think
it's fine because you can't help your here, let's example. When you're on the plane and your plane's going down, the mask come down.
Yeah.
The first thing you're told to do is put it on yourself, then help others.
Yeah.
I don't think you can help other people before you help yourself, but if you help yourself first, maybe you're able to help 10 more people or more better.
Yeah. I agree with that. And I totally agree with that. And I think that like being in this like self-centered society, like obviously people are making decisions for themselves to benefit themselves, which is fine. But I feel like my point that I was going to make is like, I feel like a lot of times, especially for us, like the younger generation, is like all of the decisions we make and everything we do is to benefit something that is like almost outside of ourselves. Like it feels like we're not necessarily, because like, you know, like if it was up to us, we probably would be doing like something very different than what we're doing right now. Like, and like it's like the whole idea and like the pressure of like you have to go to school, you have to do this to get a good job, you have to do this to get a good life, and which is, you know, I mean, that's life. It's fine. I'm not going to sit here and like whine for the whole podcast.
It's really because the security of everything.
Exactly.
That's the only, I feel like that's the main reason why we do these things, because it's the security. Like if you look at the most successful people, they didn't take the secure route.
Right. They risked like what we would consider, they would do what we consider took risk, like at least like financially.
And some people are just like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But with the risk comes reward.
True.
But yeah, some people don't like the risk.
I mean, I'm one of those people.
It's scary. It's hard because there are people that take that risk and
they fail.
They fail
like,
and they don't
literally
get back up.
I know, and it sucks. And I think that that's something that I was kind of getting at too, is like I am still obviously very afraid of the risk, but like part of me is so antsy that I feel like now after like being in this type of situation, when things like clear up and stuff like that, I feel like I would be more inclined to take a risk, just because like the idea of like when you've been living the same day, the same day, the idea of doing something different is so sexy.
Here's the big question.
Okay.
If you know the risk you need to take is it's gonna happen
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna be successful, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Like just with your life right now, what are you gonna do?
Like if
If you know what you want to do right now
well,
is 100% and it's gonna happen.
like what do I want to do with my life?
Yeah, what do you want to do with your life?
I mean, I want to. Okay, so
Let's hear
ultimately, I don't like to talk about things because I don't want to jinx things. But it's okay.
So you're a jinxer?
Yeah,
I'm a
jinxer.
manifester.
I've never tried manifesting because I just don't know, because I feel like I have really bad luck. But like I really want to do I really want to do I want to go to law school, hopefully. Fingers crossed, we'll see. But
So you like school?
I do like
Okay.
school. I used to like school, and then
Okay.
COVID happened, and I was like, I would
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
rather gnaw a brick than do school. So I really did want to go to law school, and like I kind of have just like, it's so lame, but I want to go to California so bad. Like I feel like it'd be so fun. To,
I
like, be
did
in
want to go to
LA.
California
Yeah.
until it's going down.
It's going down.
Everyone's leaving.
I know.
Everyone's
going
leaving.
Down. It's COVID capital.
Everyone's
like,
leaving.
It's like
I was
San
watching a
Andreas Fault.
vlog.
Yeah.
I was watching a vlog. It looks like pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I know,
out on
I
on
know,
Venice
I know.
Beach,
It's
and
scary.
no one's wearing masks. That's crazy.
No, it's scary as fuck. I agree. It's fucked up there.
So what do you want to do with your law school?
Well, I mean, okay, so there's like a lot of different routes that I can take, but
dream like nothing. It's happening.
I want to
Literally,
do
it's happening.
entertainment law so bad.
What is that?
It's
so,
like- so-
like TV shows
Or like either TV shows, sometimes music, the music industry, like the
Oh,
movie
cool.
industry,
Mhm.
because like I feel like it'd be so fun, because like they just like I don't know, like the I know it's like obviously like the dream aspect of it is obviously a lot better than the actual like stuff with it, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
such a
'cause it
like
comes
I
with-
know, but it's like that vibe of like just like doing all this like stupid shit and like being in like LA, but also like being like I just like the idea of like doing law and stuff like that, which like seems like I like
That's
not to romanticize it, but like it seems fun as fuck. Like
That's
I don't
cool.
know, something I like.
So are you trying to pursue that? Are you going
I'm
to take the
attempt-
steps to get towards that,
I'm
or are you just
attempting.
doing your normal college?
I mean, I'm attempting. I've always like been going through college trying to get into law school though.
Wait,
I'm
so what? How do you do that? You have to get your degree in poli sci and then apply for law school.
Yeah, law school doesn't really care about your major that
major?
much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about it. Like obviously there's some majors that help over others, but there's so many different facets of law that like your skill set will probably, if you're like good enough and you have good grades, like your skill set will probably be like applicable somewhere. And like poli sci is a pretty good major for law school, I feel like. I mean, at least
Yeah.
here. It's not really,
Do it.
and honestly, at this point, bro,
Another thing, life notes.
life notes.
Not anything is possible. Anything is one thing.
What?
Everything is possible. Everything is possible. That leaves room open for everything. Because if you say
True.
anything is possible, that's just one thing.
That's such a good point.
Like, I don't want my life to be like my dream life. I don't want to do the same thing for the rest of my life. I
Mhm.
want to do this. Boom, that's closed. Move on. Another big thing. This. Boom, move on. And I've kind of done that
Yeah.
on a very smaller scale
Yeah.
with my hobbies. Like,
Yeah, you have so many
like
hobbies.
our streetwear reselling. Boom, I've done that.
Yeah.
Podcast. Boom, done that. YouTube. Boom, done that. I want to do that on a bigger scale
Mhm.
to where that's my career and I'm able to live off of it and not have to go to a 9-to-5 job.
I
Like-
totally get that.
Like those people, like sometimes they're just not. They're chilling.
Yeah.
Well, they're not chilling, but they're not confined to a time contract.
Right.
You're just able to work on your projects that you want to do, and
See, I think that should be like, I think that's such a good point. Like, why should we have to do the same thing for the rest of our lives?
I mean, you don't. Yeah, I guess you don't have to, but it's just
But
like,
it's like the-
it just it's the way it
It's
happens.
what happens,
'Cause
and it's
you get
also the
comfortable.
expectation.
And I do not want to get comfortable with one thing.
Yeah.
Because that happens. People get comfortable with a thing, and then they do that for the rest of their life. They're like, oh, I'm just happy with it. It's fine.
Right,
They don't
which I
wanna move on.
understand, and I'm definitely a creature of habit, so I
Yeah, and some
totally get
people,
that.
it's right for some people. The world needs janitors. Like-
True, like it's like no, I totally agree with that. Like there's like I'm not like trying to shit on one way of life over the other.
Yeah.
My thing is more at the overall concept and
Yeah.
like the expectation
And it's just what
that everybody has to live the same way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. And also I'm just like I'm a dreamer as fuck. Like I know that's really like ugh, but like I just like I've always like had like big dreams, I guess.
Mhm.
And like I don't know. It's cuz I just always want to be doing something.
I know.
Like I just
Well-
like you know.
Hopefully we can Hopefully we can.
Y'all, please
make
watch
these-
the podcast.
Hopefully we can do that.
You have 3 minutes left on the camera.
Yeah. So that was a good episode.
That
Towards the end, it
got
got
pretty
pretty
good.
good.
It got pretty good.
Yeah, it
I
got pretty
kind of
good.
like that.
Thank you guys for
Thanks,
watching.
you guys.
Make sure you support us. Help us live our dream life.
Yeah. Everyone's
just-
like, y'all are losers. We don't like you.
We're
And
just
I'm
in
like, "Oh, fuck."
college. We're just guys. At the end of the day, we're just people.
dudes.
We're just dudes. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't roast us. But show some love on the Instagram at Nothing Outside, TikTok Nothing Outside. This weekend I'm gonna start posting clips on the YouTube clips channel. I started it and I just got so behind. But I will get on that this weekend. So you'll see all the clips. I'd recommend the P story, the Spain P story.
P story was
It
out
is
of fucking
amazing.
pocket. Out of pocket.
So make sure you rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Please leave a review, even if it's like a word. It'll mean the world to us.
We read all of them.
We read all of them. Comment on our stuff, and it'll mean the world. We're almost at 200 followers
Yay.
on Instagram, and once we hit that, it'll be cool. Hopefully, we'll have Grace back on next episode,
True.
and we will see you guys next time on another episode of Nothing Outside. We'll see you guys
Bye.
next time. Peace.
Thank you.